Round one. Fight! The whole thing!
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Tearrinker Fights. This is our Disney Royal Rumble. I was going to throw up the little Royal Rumble graphic. Let me see if it'll even work. Let's see. Nope. Well, it's all good. But anyways, you can have it like this. Let me see. On the have it up in the corner there. There you go. And in the background. But anyways, welcome to 1v200. Or no. Sorry. I gotta switch that. I keep doing that. But this.
Oh.
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
He's back.
I was trying to edit it live, and I guess you can't do that. So it says 1v200. That's our other show, and I have a habit of doing that because we've been filming that show lately. But it's actually Tearrinker Fights, so I'll fix that in the post here. But anyways, basically the Tearrinker Fights, how it works, we take different topics and we rank them on a scale of A, B, C, D, E, F, like that, and then there's definitely an S tier for superior. And yeah, we just have a fun debate. So this is our Disney versus Pixar Royal Rumble. We call it a Royal Rumble just because when we first started, we had like 8-9 people to start, and we're probably gonna have a few people jump in a little bit, so you might see some other faces coming in. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go on the horn with the guys we have so far. So we have Brian, aka Kronk. How you doing?
It's very good. It's good to continue this debate. See what's happening. See what other films make the list.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited for it. And then we have Logan Wilson, aka Jack. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm ready to move Frozen up the list.
Move Frozen up. Yeah, we'll see where it lands. Last week we had Chris Scott, and he was against it. So we'll see.
He wants to move Frozen to F or something. Yeah,
right. So might be able to bump it up. Maybe we'll see. I don't want to bump it too much because I want to kind of keep the other people's opinions that were here last time. But what I do want to start off with. So going forward, I came up with a little set of some rules going forward, just to make it a little less chaotic. But I think it'll make it fun. So I'm just gonna throw this up. So basically, let me take off the little
banner.
Yeah, the little top logo. There we go. So the rules, it's let's have a good, clean fight. Please do not talk or shout over each other. Please do be respectful of others' opinions. Each person will take turns to select a movie for ranking. The person who selects the movie will have 2 minutes. So I'm going to give everyone 2 minutes, and then if you go over 2 minutes, I'm going to hit mute. That's the power that the host has, and you have 2 minutes to explain why you picked that particular movie and where you think that it should be ranked. And then all other participants will then have 1 minute to say why they agree or disagree, and may suggest a new ranking for it. And then the host, which is me, will decide the ranking that averages out everyone's opinions and asks if the proposed ranking is acceptable. And at the very end, I will open it up for just a little bit of a debate, so we can kind of go back and forth just a little bit when we decide the final ranking. So I mean, that'll be fine. But I mean, besides that, we'll kind of go around and just kind of take turns picking. So I'm gonna bring up our tier list and show everyone where we're at here. Give me 1 second to pull it up here. Let's see, right here. Oh, and let me actually get rid of the rules before I do that. There we go. All right, so got the list here. So I'm going to do a little scroll just to remind everybody where we left off at. So I'm going to do like a real slow scroll so we can kind of see. And also to remind everybody, we're only allowing 10 movies in the S tier, so we already have 10. So if anything goes in the S tier, we got to bump one down. So that's kind of how it's going to work here. I'm going to see if I can maybe zoom in. There we go. So I'm going to do a little slow scroll so you can kind of just see where we're at. And then all the other tiers are only going to have 20. So A tier has 20 already. So if one goes into A tier, you got to bump whatever's the lowest on the list gets bumped down. And yeah, we just kind of go from there. So, and then these are the movies we have left. So there's not a ton left, but there's enough to have a pretty fun debate, I feel like. So, I mean, as the host, I'm going to go last. I'll be fine with that. And actually, I think that this time I'm going to start with Logan, just to switch it up a little bit. So, Logan, do you have one that you want to rank on this list that's left?
Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph.
All right. So
the first one.
Yeah.
Last
So we
one.
already ranked the second one. So this is Wreck-It Ralph 1. But yeah, what do you think, Logan? Where would you?
I would put it at A.
Okay. Do you have any like why do you like it? Like, why would you put it A? What do you like about it?
Just I like the story. I like the twist. I like the different characters, and I think it's better than the first one. I think there's a lot more story and the emotion in the characters is better.
All right. Yeah.
And I like
definitely.
And I like the journey.
Yeah. For sure.
Of him accepting who he is.
Yeah, totally. Like, I would actually would agree with you there. I think that it's definitely
Same.
A for me. Like, I probably wouldn't put it quite S, but at the same time, I'm trying to see where we put Wreck-It Ralph 2. I know
I believe it's A as well. Was
It's
it?
A as well. I think we should move the first one in front
Oh
of it.
yeah, here it is. So for me, I actually like the second one better. That's just me because I like the world that they create. Like when they actually go into the internet, and there's so much they can explore and so many different places to go, and like the people that they meet. I like it better. But what do you think, Brian?
I enjoy it. I think it's one of the best video game movies out there. I love all the references to the old video game styles. Plus, I love the twist and the villain, even the backstory. I think I would put maybe behind Lilo and Stitch for me, the first one.
Okay, so you would rank it ahead
Like
of Wreck-It Ralph 2, you think? You think it's better than the second one?
yes, I agree. I enjoy the first one much more.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's 2 against 1. So I mean, I'm definitely willing to go higher. So you say just behind Lilo and Stitch. I'd be all right with that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Logan? Where would you want to put it?
I'd
Think
put
it's
it
a fair
above.
spot?
might put it above Lilo and Stitch, next to Big Hero 6.
Yeah, I would agree with that because, like, I kind of like it, but at the same day, or at the same time, like, it just kind of depends which day that you catch me on. Sometimes I'd like Lilo and Stitch a little more. Like, I do really like that movie, but But at other times, I like Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, but I think overall, I probably like Wreck-It Ralph a little better. I would agree with that.
I
So
agree as well.
I think that's fair. I mean, I maybe wouldn't put it above Big Hero 6, but I think that's a solid spot. And then let's see. So Brian, if you want to pick one.
Yeah, let's see. Probably put Frankie. Like I'll put like about in B.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you say B? Like what do you think?
I'll put it B because it's like a great anime film by Tim Burton. A great use. I believe the first black and white anime movie ever in a
Right.
while, and based on what we have for A, I think it's perfect in B. Maybe behind. Yeah, I agree in the end.
Well, for me, like I would say like the well, actually, no, I actually can't say anything. I've actually never seen Frank and Weenie, so never mind. I just,
Oh, really?
I mean,
I haven't seen
yeah,
it.
I think out of all these movies, this may be one of the only one. You haven't seen it either, Logan?
No.
Well, then, Brian, I guess it's all up to you. I mean, you're the lone one, so you can put it wherever you feel is a
Yeah,
good
so
spot.
I'll put like behind B.T. Robinson's.
Okay. So about right there, that sounds fair. Because actually, those are the two I haven't seen. I have not. Well, actually, no. I take it back. I have seen Meet the Robinsons. It's just been a long time. So, but I have not seen Frankenweenie. So,
You should. It's pretty good.
was it directed by Tim Burton? Do you know? Because it
Yes.
kind of seems like that style. All right,
That's
cool,
a Tim Burton film.
nice. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. It may, I don't know. I may check it out soon. I may wait till like Halloween time. We'll see. But I'll definitely get around to watching it. So. All right, so now I'm going to pick one, and actually, I want to pick one that I think it is a bad movie. So that's like my low tier.
We need
And that's
some
gonna
F
be,
tiers films.
yeah, it's gonna be Cars 2. Like I think Cars 2 is terrible. I don't really like the Cars franchise. I probably do like the 1 and 3 okay, but I didn't like number 3. I mean, I really like Mater, but the story kind of focused a little too much on him. I felt like, and we kind of got a little off track as to what Cars is really all about, really. And then there's too many side characters. I mean, it was fun, but not fun enough for me. I mean, I would still put it like, actually, like I would put it even, maybe not even F, like because now that I even look at some of these movies, like I liked it better than Chicken Little, probably, but not better than Cars 3. So that's where I would put it. What about you, Logan? What do you think of Cars 2?
I've never seen it.
You never seen it? Okay. Well, then what about Brian? What do you think?
I've seen it. I agree. It's like one of the worst Pixar movies. Like you make the side character the main focus of the movie. It's like if I was
Right.
racing, not like espionage, James Bond.
Yep. Right. But you think that's a good spot for it, or would you maybe put it a little lower?
I would say probably there. That's perfect.
I think that's perfect too, because yeah, I like it better than Chicken Little for sure.
I would watch Cars. I would watch Cars 3 over these two other ones.
Yeah. Same. I would agree. All right, sounds good. Then moving right along. So, Logan, do you have another one you want to pick?
Yeah, I have one for A.
Okay. What do you
The
got?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh, yeah. I would agree. That one's A. That one might
Yeah.
even be an S tier for me, maybe. I'm not sure. That movie's really good. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's definitely A for sure. And actually, we got to move one down because I think we put one in A. So, but I almost think.
Maybe.
Well, actually, sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm breaking
sorry.
my own rules. So, what would you want to put it? A, Logan. What do you think?
I think it's a really good movie with the different characters and experiencing the different holidays. And it's just a fun, creepy movie.
Yeah, right. And as the first movie to kind of be that way, kind of like be a little creepy like that, like the first Disney movie. I mean, they had some elements in the past, like maybe Black Cauldron or some movies like that. But I think that the Night Before Christmas though, it really got all those creepy elements. So yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you think, Brian?
For me, I would probably put probably behind Monsters Inc. I I enjoyed that for Christmas, but there was after like Monsters Inc. Goofy movie. Well, I would rewatch those more than Night for Christmas. It's more like a Christmas or Halloweeny film, like not the overall film. So yeah, I enjoy this. I also love the songs too.
Yeah, the songs are great in it. Yeah, they're like when he's singing about the snow, like what's this?
What
What's this?
or this is how
Yeah. Yep. Or this is Halloween. Yep. That's another good one. I mean, I like it better than a lot of these movies. Like, I don't know. I would put it pretty high. Like, I think that like honestly, I would give it S tier. Like I think it's better than Finding Nemo to me. Like, I would rather watch it over Finding Nemo. So that's kind of where I would want to put it. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Logan,
Would you put it?
what do you think?
that would work for me.
What do you think,
For
Brian?
me, I would probably keep Nemo with S, maybe move Inside Out to maybe A.
No, I would move the Jungle Book out of S.
Ooh, that one's tough for me. I don't know if I can move the Jungle Book. That movie was just so much fun for me when I was a kid, especially for like real little kids too. I feel like it's just
But
like kids really get into it. But
I think Inside Out is more like an A. It's a fine film, not like what Pixar, not my top five Pixar films. I enjoy Nemo more over than Inside Out.
yeah, like it's a little tough because I saw Inside Out when I was a little older, but I saw Nemo. I mean, I was still in high school when I saw Finding Nemo, but still, it just kind of hit some kind of chord with me. I mean, I saw Finding Nemo like 5 times in theaters, so I was like, for some reason, like strangely obsessed with Finding Nemo. But if we had to move one movie out of A, I mean, I would say, that's tough. You either have to be Finding Nemo, Inside Out, or Jungle Book, maybe. But I'm just trying to think which ones are would go below A Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a tough one. I think probably like so. Logan, you say Jungle Book. Brian, you were saying maybe move Inside Out. I mean,
Yeah,
I think maybe I might have to move Inside Out. If I had to pick one, I like the Jungle Book definitely a little better than Inside Out, I think. So I mean, it'll still be top of A. I think. I think that's probably fair, but it's right there at the top. So I think that's probably a fair
that would
ranking.
move someone put A down. Then
Yeah. So A, I think we got to move 5, 10,
I'll
15, 20.
move
We got to move two
Bugs
down.
Life down.
So
I will move Bugs Life.
for me, I've actually never seen Princess and the Frog either. That's another one. Gosh, I'm like finding these ones I haven't seen.
Or maybe Wreck-It Ralph 2, maybe move it down.
Yeah, I would move Wreck-It Ralph 2 down.
That one's tough. I mean, I really like Wreck-It Ralph too. I'd probably move Bugs Life. I think I agree more than that. But we got to move two, so maybe both of them. So you just do that and just call that good. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. So you can go with that. All right. So then.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, so Brian.
I will probably pick. Let's see here. Let's do Monster University for maybe B.
Okay, let's see. And
To the bottom.
that's on it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay. So, Monsters University. Well, what would you say B, Brian? What do you think?
Because it was great to see the characters back, but it wasn't really top T, like not A, and I think B is the perfect spot for Monsters University.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think that it's definitely not as good as the first Monsters Inc. That's what I would say, and probably. I'm just trying to see like what movies in B that would put it ahead of, like, probably I would put it ahead of definitely Bolt. I think maybe
Yeah, I
not
can
Toy
see
Story
that.
2, but what do you think, Logan? What do you think of Monsters University?
Yeah, I would put it above Bolt.
All right, sounds good. It sounds like we're all in agreement
But I would
there.
I would move
What?
Hunchback above Bolt.
Yeah, I agree with that
I would
too.
too. Yeah, like I think
love
Bolt
the music is
is just kind
incredible
of
in that
high.
film.
Yeah, yeah, the music's good. Yeah. They even have that I forget the song from the Hunchback of
Which
Notre
one's
Dame.
Hellfire?
Oh, they have that one, but then they have one that they play during Christmas time too. It's like, I want to say it's like Somewhere in My Memory or Somewhere in My
That's Home
Dreams.
Alone.
Or,
It's Summer in Memory.
yeah. It was Home Alone, but then I can't remember the name of it. But it's something
Out
kind of
There?
like that. It's a song that Esmeralda sings. But
Oh,
I
God Help
forget.
the Outcasts.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. That's good. Let's see. So now it's my turn to pick. I want to pick one that I want to rank high. Let's see. Since I picked an F tier one before. Let's see. What do we got left? Probably. Oh yeah. So I gotta do Up. I think Up's gotta be
Yes.
in an S tier. I think Up's just one of those like amazing movies. It's like one of those movies that'll make you cry within the first like 5-10 minutes of the movie, of the opening sequence, and just from there on, especially with everything with Doug the dog, just the little color that makes him talk. It's just so funny. Like just all the lines that he has. It's just like just hearing like what a dog's actually thinking is pretty funny. I think I would want to put it for me. This is tough because I love Mulan. I think Mulan should be higher, but that being said, I would still put Up maybe just above Mulan. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But what do you think, Logan?
I would put it
For Up?
above Emperor's New Groove.
Okay. That one's tough for me. I mean, maybe I would. I don't know. It's a little tough. I mean, I could honestly go either way. What do you think, Brian?
For me, I would keep it above Mulan. The top five, or like my top five favorite Disney science fiction films. And I think above Mulan is the perfect spot, and I would move Jungle Book down. Since you had to move one down anyways.
Yeah, I think it's probably time. We're gonna move one down. I think we might be all in agreement to move it down, but it'll stay at the top of A. I think that's good.
I would move something down.
Yeah, so something from A. I honestly think. Let's see. If we had to move one from A down, I'd either move either Tangle down or possibly a Goofy movie. But what do you think?
Logan, you want to take this one?
What do you think, Logan? We got to move one down from A.
I would say Jungle Book.
It's tough. You think Jungle Book should move down, huh?
I
don't know.
I would
know
probably
about Jungle Book.
I would probably move Great Mouse Detective because I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective is awesome. I would even move, like, honestly, want to move Great Mouse Detective up higher. So, by that standard, I mean,
Onward, maybe.
I would move Jungle Book or Pinocchio.
No, Pinocchio has to be an A. It still holds up the animation to this day.
Yeah, I think so. I think Pinocchio, and it has like some of the best songs, like "When You Wish Upon a Star,"
Like on
and
those strings.
yep, and then Jiminy Cricket is like an iconic character also
The
with
boss show.
Pinocchio. Yeah, so well maybe Onward. Yeah, like I kind of think Onward. Actually, just recently watched Onward, and then we just did a blind spot review that's actually up on the channel now. It's our most recent one that me and Chris Scott did. So, but even so, like I liked it, but I don't know if it's quite as good as some of the rest. What do you think about doing Onward?
I will move it. Onward is one of the Pixar films I haven't seen yet.
Okay, we haven't seen it, but yeah, because like I don't think I can move Jungle Book down. That one's just too iconic from my childhood, I think. So maybe we'll just go with Onward now, and then, but we could change our mind later. So like at the very end of it, we're gonna do one last look over, see if anything needs to move last minute. But all right, so now we're back to Logan. You can pick one. What do you think?
Incredibles 2, I would put it B.
The Incredibles 2. Okay, let's see. Let me find it on here. I know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. So Incredibles 2. So why do you say B? And also, where on B would you put it?
I think it's really good, but I don't think it's as good as the second one.
What's the first one?
Was this the second one? Yeah.
This is the
Incredibles
second.
2.
And I would put it.
You mean the first one?
I would put it after Hunchback. After Hunchback, after Hunchback, before Bolt.
Okay, so like right there, like in between those two.
And then I'd move Meet the Robinsons where Bolt is.
Let's see. Meet the Robinsons. Oh, I'd be okay with that. I mean, I didn't even really like Bolt all that much. I kind of saw it once and I was like, it was all right. So I mean, I'm fine with that. What do you think, Brian?
Incredibles 2, I enjoyed the first one more. The second one was great. I would probably keep it right there as it is.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. I think that's fair. I mean, I could even technically put it above Monsters University, but I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, those three to me, Monsters University, Hunchback, and Incredibles are like kind of interchangeable for me. So I think I'll just stick with that. But all right, Brian.
Okay.
How about pick one?
Yes, for F.
Okay.
The Good Dinosaur.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
This is a film that I've seen like once. It's like top behind. There you go. This film, it's great, the animated, but it kind of bored me. The film it kind of bored me, and like maybe not want to rewatch it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really high on it either, but I mean, for this poster though, like I actually really love the poster with the firefly. I actually own that poster. I used to work in a movie theater, so you can see movie posters behind me. This is like probably maybe half of all the movie posters that I've collected from the movie theater. They're all the original one sheet posters, so I've got tons and tons of posters. So yeah, one of the things that I want to do is I want to start doing some giveaways because I've got so many posters. So on like some of my shows, I want to start showing off some posters, and so that's probably half. I have about another half under my bed. So yeah, so coming soon, I'll be maybe doing some giveaways. We'll see, but let's see. Oh, and we have another person coming in.
Emily, welcome.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hello there.
We need some more input from a Disney fan, someone that actually worked at Walt Disney World, right?
I will help as much as possible.
All right, awesome. So this is my sister Emily. So we had a couple people drop out last minute, but we have Logan Wilson here. He's Jack, and then we have Brian. How do you say your last name, Brian?
Nussbaum. Nussbaum.
Nussbaum. Okay, so he's Kronk tonight, and so yeah, and so since you're a newcomer, Emily, I'm just gonna kind of just give you a little chance to kind of just look over how we've ranked it, because we've ranked a fair amount, and if you have any that you really think maybe deserve to go up or down, I'm gonna give you a shot to maybe move a couple, just because you're new to it.
Okay.
So this is how we have it. I'm gonna do a kind of a slow scroll, and I'm gonna zoom it in just slightly. So we're only allowing 10 in the S tier, and and then we're gonna have 20 for every other tier. So we already have 10 in A, but we're willing to maybe negotiate a little bit, and then we have 20 in A, but everything else has room. So I'm just gonna kind of slow scroll, but is there any that you see that you maybe like to move? Maybe.
Make this bigger.
I'm just kind of going slow. So we got Lion King and Toy Story at the top, which kind of to me makes sense. I feel like those are some of the best.
You already organized these?
Yeah, we did some. So this is part 2. So we did some.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we still have a fair amount to rank down here, but then there's some here. So, but yeah, if there's any you think should go higher, like I tried to fight hard for the Jungle Book, but we had to bump it down because I love the Jungle Book. But.
I kind of think Hercules is superior, and Monsters Inc. is my favorite Pixar. But
Monsters Inc., huh?
Yeah,
is your favorite? So we have Monsters Inc. So
Right.
Oh, we have it here.
Big Hero.
So it's in. Yeah, so we have it just about Big Hero 6, but we had some other people that were with us last week that kind of like gave some input too that aren't here, and so yeah, I mean,
Moana.
I'd be okay.
Me too. I'm not.
Wait,
what was that?
I like Moana, but I feel like there's so many better ones below it. Like
I've never seen Moana.
I love it's all like my top 5 Disney films.
Really? Oh well. To each their own, I guess.
Yeah. So I know that my buddy Chris Scott, he fought pretty hard for Moana, but I just felt like we had so many great ones we had to put it above. But I mean, I'd be okay at moving Monsters Inc. up, and Hercules might be a little tougher for me just based on what's above it. But I mean,
I think it's above everything else in the A tier. Hercules.
Above.
What do you guys think?
Above. What Toy Story is that?
The third one.
That's
above
Toy Story 3. Yeah.
Pinocchio. Wow.
Yeah.
It's definitely Pinocchio.
Yeah. I think maybe I would put.
I would move Monsters Inc. also. I saw that movie 3 times in theaters.
Yeah, and also the case we made for Pinocchio that it has one of the most iconic songs. So yeah, "When You Wish Upon a Star." That's literally
it still holds up to this day.
Like for the fireworks at the Disney parks, and then also you have Jiminy Cricket. That's like appears in multiple Disney movies also, and also it's a movie that like came out in like the 1940s, and and the animation still holds up and everything. So, but that's why we have it kind of high. But I mean, I'd be okay at putting Monsters Inc. Like Monsters Inc. was great. Like I could put it like even like just above Pinocchio. But what do you guys think?
I think it's better than all the 3 above it too.
You think so?
Yeah.
I agree.
Someone's a little biased on that one.
I agree. I think
like Toy Story. I don't know. Monsters Inc.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think Jungle Book should be an A.
You don't think so?
I think.
What do you think about the Jungle
Emily?
Book, Emily? Like, would you rate it that high?
Because
no.
I mean,
Look, I just
some of these are like way out of what I would do them, so I just don't know. I mean,
I would put Monsters Inc. top of A. It's like my second favorite Pixar movie of all time. I love the animation, love the score.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think
moving.
it's top way too.
I would.
okay. So since you're the odd one out that wasn't here for part one, Emily, I'll give you three picks to just put them wherever you want. So you can pick three. You can move them down. You can move them up. You can move them wherever you
I have
you
a
want.
suggestion. Will you show her where Frozen is?
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
he wants to
I
move
want-
Frozen up because Frozen we have it ranked pretty low. I
C, I
think
believe.
you have it
C.
C.
You have Frozen
Like,
at C. I think it should be
I'm not-
moved up.
I mean, I wouldn't mind moving it up, but I have other ones that are like higher priority. I feel like for me.
Yeah, I'm not huge on Frozen for me, but what do you think?
I think it's way better than where it's at for sure.
We have some that are just
Why is
that are
it
down
below
lower. I'll just show you.
MU is so
Wait.
much worse than Frozen.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean Frozen. Okay, like minus the hype. Let's say it hadn't been overhyped. It's a great film. Like it's a good movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
Great
don't.
music.
I don't think it's as good as other ones, but I still think it's a lot better than some of these ones that it's below.
Well, if you had a choice to move three, and
Okay.
also too, you can move Monsters Inc. into Superior. I mean, that's an option too if you
Well,
want.
I
If you think
think
it's better than what's up there.
I think Tangled should be in Superior, and I think
You think so?
and I think Nightmare Before Christmas should go to A.
We could do that possibly. Let's see.
I think Tangled
Where is
is
Tangled?
cream of
Oh,
the
it's here.
crop.
It's like
Yeah.
very underrated. Like people don't really talk about that film that much.
Wait, so what are we moving?
And it has some. Yeah.
I'm
And it-
throwing some upsets in here.
well, like Tangled does have some really great music. It actually has like a surprisingly good villain that like you like really want like wouldn't really expect. And also, since you guys don't know my sister, she's basically like a real life Rapunzel because she has hair like down to her waist, so she
long.
kind of so she can relate to that a little bit. But yeah, if you want to move it up, I mean, you can move Nightmare Before Christmas down. I mean, I'm gonna give you three picks though.
Another
Move wherever you
one
want.
is I don't know. I want to move. Where's Emperor's New Groove?
S.
It's in the
Top of
in the
it.
S tier here,
Okay, good.
just below.
Okay. So we don't have to worry
The
about that.
Incredibles.
Okay, let's go back down a little bit. Okay, Peter Pan, I think should be moved to the top of A.
Okay, let's see.
I just
Where's
think
Peter Pan?
I think out of the classics,
Oh yeah.
I think out of the classics, Peter Pan is like the most Disney. It's complete. It doesn't have anything like weird in it. It's like very magical. Like, I don't know. Lion King is awesome, but it's very African. It's not magical. You know, it's not Disney as much.
Yeah,
Like,
but
Lion King is the best one, in my opinion. But I still think Peter Pan is like the best of the classic Disney.
And plus, you get the Peter Pan peanut butter too.
you're right. Yeah, they actually named the peanut butter after it. Come on, and
True.
and also too, like there is one weird thing that I got to point out. They have a song called "Why Is the Red Man Red?" That's a little
Oh,
weird.
makes you bad, yeah.
yeah, but
we don't talk about
still,
so,
right. But
Thank you,
you have
Emily.
Tinkerbell. It's like literally part of like the Disney opening where you have Tinkerbell flying in with the magic wand, you know. So that's pretty iconic, right?
It's true. You're
So-
right. You're right.
Yeah, so you can put it there, and then do you have one more?
Let's see. Maybe scroll down. Let me just. Lady and the Tramp.
I'll do
I
that.
think Lady and the Tramp should go up.
Kinda. It's like my favorite. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I
you
feel
could
like
move
either
it up.
that should go up or wait, go back up.
okay.
There's also Goofy movie. I feel like can maybe go a bit higher too.
Oh yes, to where?
Yeah. I mean, I can
And
kind of
also
go either way, but
it.
it's your call though.
Let's move Lady and the Tramp up to just below Hercules.
Okay, so that means we got to move one pick from tier A down to tier B. Like out
It's
of
not
any of
Princess
these,
and
what
the
do you
Frog because Princess and the Frog is better than Soul.
I agree.
I think
I've
it's
you
never
don't like
seen-
Soul?
I know I like Soul, but Princess and the
But-
Frog is like really, really good.
Really?
It's like one of the last had John.
Well, I've actually never even
movie.
seen Princess and the Frog, so that's
What?
that's a
Oh,
blind spot for me. Yeah, so I can't really say.
Princess and the Frog is awesome, and it's funny, and it's
Great music.
good music is awesome.
Really?
Yes.
I'll have to check it out. Well, then
Mhm.
out of all these movies from tier A, do you think Soul would be the one to go down?
Yeah. Or Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm fine with Soul. I mean, I think
I
Soul.
should move down.
I would move Alice in Wonderland down.
Well, I mean,
Princess there.
yeah,
Wonderland is weird.
It's a full film.
Well, it's fun because
Doesn't really hold up
because
though.
well, it's fun because it's like very unique. So like it's literally like a movie that like feels like you're on drugs kind of, which is a little weird for a Disney movie, but at the same time, like it's like so unique. There's really no other movie like it where it's just so like just
odd.
like a trippy movie. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Like the closest thing to Alice in Wonderland is like Dumbo when they have the heffalumps. Kind of, it reminds me a lot of that kind of stuff. But well, I mean, I would probably move Soul down, but what do you guys say, Soul or Alice in Wonderland?
I say Soul because it's brand new and you have other classic ones on there.
I say Alice in Wonderland.
And I feel like Soul really hasn't had a lot of time to really like really let it sink in yet. I mean, I think maybe in like a year or two we may rank it higher. But
I mean, I really liked it. I just don't know if it like hits me the same.
Yeah,
way
right.
Princess and the Frog hits me, or like I don't know, all the ones above it, I guess.
Well,
I mean,
move Soul down.
I really like
We
Soul.
may move.
It's like a classic.
You may move Alice in Wonderland down a little later. We'll see, but we'll leave it there. But anyway, so so since you're the newcomer, Emily, I'm going to give you one pick out of everything that's left. So like basically how we're doing it, we're going to go around in a circle. So we'll let you pick, and then we're just going to give each of us you get up to 2 minutes to kind of talk about why, where you want to rank it and why you think that should go there, and then we'll just have a bit of a debate kind of after that.
Okay.
So these are what's left. You can find something you want to rank high, or something you think is terrible, and maybe you want to rank it low.
There's a few I want to do. 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, so for 101 Dalmatians, where would you put that? Where would you want to rank it? You think A?
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll move it up to A here, and then where exactly on A do you think that it goes? Like where would you put it?
Maybe just below, in between Robin Hood and Goofy movie.
Okay, and then why do you like that 101 Dalmatians? Why do you think that it belongs in the A tier? Like, what do you like about it?
I don't know. There's just like a great villain. Cruella de Vil is so inventive, I feel like, and like
She's one of the best villains.
She is.
She gave her a movie this year.
Villain, but she's so unique, and I don't know. I feel like the characters are just these little like spotted dogs, and they're so awesome, and they're super funny, and they're likable, and like it takes place in London, so it's like really charming, and yeah, the villains are awesome, and they're not like weird villains. It's like good villains that you actually kind of like enjoy watching. Sometimes it gets to the part with the villain and you just like skip that. I don't really like enjoy that really, but
yeah, right.
I feel like this is actually good, and like her little like henchmen, can't remember their names, but
Horace and Jasper.
Horace and Jasper.
Horace
yeah,
and Jasper,
they're like really funny, and anyways, and like the whole thing where they have to like cover themselves in soot and like try to cover them up. I don't know. Like I feel like the whole
That
movie
is true.
like,
I forgot
really
about that.
interesting and like creative and anyway. So I love it. I think
Yes.
out of
You
like
guys
all
debate really quick.
animal
I'm gonna
movies,
grab
they're
something really quick.
well, I feel like out of all the animal movies, it's like one of the best ones. I like Aristocats a lot too, but I think I don't know. I think 101 Dalmatians is better because it's just like unique with the Dalmatians. I don't know. Plus dogs, I feel like are better anyway. But that's it. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's as good as Big Hero 6 or Big Hero or Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. I'm not as much of a Big Hero 6 Wreck-It Ralph person. Like I like the classics more. So I'm probably always gonna like kind of root for the classic ones. But I still like those movies. I just like the classics a bit more. But
For me, I would say it's probably Under Lilo Stitch. I think those. I enjoy the film, but I quite enjoy the sequel much more than the original.
the sequel?
And also,
Yeah.
Okay.
you guys can't forget about Canine Crunchies. I have a shirt that's Canine
Exactly.
Crunchies.
Like one of the best.
Right?
Thunderbolt.
It's actually from the movie Canine Crunchies. That little commercial that all the puppies are watching at the beginning. But yeah. So I mean, I think that it's a pretty great movie because like when I first saw 101 Dalmatians, it's a movie that I just kind of was like it's okay. I wasn't like huge on it, but the more and more that I have seen it and also hear people talk about it too. Like so we did the best and worst movie remakes and we actually like ranked the remake the live action remake for 101 Dalmatians actually pretty high because if you think about it, like it was a remake that was made kind of early on, but it actually like compared to some Disney remakes, it wasn't like too bad. It was actually like pretty good. So
Yeah.
we ended up ranking that one high. But I mean, I think that actually might be a perfect spot for it because like I have a lot of love for the Robin Hood the movie, so I don't know if I could rank it higher than that, but like, I think that's a good spot. You guys agree with that spot?
They thought a little lower.
Okay. Where would you want to put it, Logan?
I know where I want to put it, and I know where we won't agree to put it. So I'd put it above or behind The Great Mouse Detective.
Okay, so Great Mouse Detective. That's am I not seeing it? Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, yeah, like the Great Mouse Detective is good. Like I would rank the Great Mouse Detective higher, honestly. Like I would want to put it the Great Mouse Detective like here, but what do you guys think about moving Great Mouse Detective up?
For me, I would probably keep Great Mouse Detective down and probably put Hydro Elimination be above Great Mouse Detective.
Okay.
Like behind Lilo Stitch.
Well, let's see. We got 2 for this spot, 2 for that. So I mean,
I say a happy medium is like I don't know above Lilo and Stitch maybe.
Yeah, maybe like right above it. I think that's a good compromise. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. All right. So now we go to Logan. You can pick one. What's left? What do you want to pick?
See what we have. What do I? Oh, I know.
Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh nope, I can't zoom in that far because then it makes it into scrolling mode.
I'll move Zootopia.
Okay. And one second. Let me fix the view. I don't know what I did. Now it's like permanently zoomed in. But I'll fix it in a minute. But Zootopia, is that on here?
Yeah, right.
Just right behind Chris Carroll.
Right behind which one?
Chris Carroll.
Okay. Oh, and the movie that I forgot to put on here, and I should have added it, and I was going to, but we forgot to put Brother Bear on this, so that movie's not here.
That's one
That's one
Yeah.
of, yeah,
I thought
that.
you would add it.
Yeah, I meant to, but I think I just got busy. But he said it's right below the Christmas card. So
There you
Zootopia.
go.
Okay. And I'm gonna stick it here because we're really zoomed in. I'm gonna see if I can fix this.
I'd move it to A.
Come on. Ah, there we go. Okay. So you put it A. So what would you I put it A. Do you think? Let's see.
I think it's a really good movie. I think it's a really interesting concept, and it's all about getting to know each people, and, being with others, and getting along with people's differences. And it's a
Yeah,
good
for sure.
message.
And so where would you put it on the A tier if you had to put it on here? Where did you?
I put it right under Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. So let's see. Then Brian, what do you think about Zootopia? Where would
For
you put it?
me, I would probably put that low A. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it, but I think it's kind of overrated though. People say it's best, but I think it's okay.
Yep. Yeah, for me too. Like I think I would put it much lower too. I just like some reason the only thing that really resonated with me was the scene with the sloth. I thought that scene
Exactly.
was great. Yeah, that was an awesome scene. But beyond that, it didn't like resonate too much with me. I mean, he had one good song with Shakira. I think.
Shakira.
Yeah, but but beyond that though, so you would put it at the bottom of A. I mean, I wouldn't even want to put it lower. Like I'd put it like maybe just below Incredibles 2. But that's kind of my thought.
I'll
But
probably put behind the Bolt. I mean, behind Meet the Robinsons.
yeah. Gonna meet the Robinson. But what do you think, Emily? Where would you put Zootopia?
Yeah, the more I think about it, I mean, I don't know. It's hard because like there's movies I'd say it's better than. Like I'm not really a big Hero 6 fan that much, so like
Oh, really?
I do kind of think it's better than that, but I also think Toy Story 2 is better, and I think like Hunchback is better. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tough.
Honestly, it's definitely in B. I think.
Yeah, I think.
I'd
I mean,
say
I
it's behind Hunchback for me.
Okay. I mean, for me, I'd be totally happy with that. But like,
Same.
like, what do you guys think? Do you have a case? Anyone have a case to make it higher? I think that's fair.
I'm fine with that.
All right, perfect. Then I think that's. Oh, and then we also gotta move one movie from A tier down because we have one too many because we added 101 Dalmatians. I would just say move Alice in Wonderland since we kind of talked about it. What do you guys think? Just move it down to B.
Yeah, I can see it would be.
Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, so now it's Brian's turn.
Okay.
What do you want to pick?
How about Oliver and Company for A?
Oh yeah, Oliver and Company is great. Like,
it's a very underrated movie. It's a great take on Oliver Twist, and I love the cast they got for it. Billy Joel, Ben Midler, Cheech Marin, Joey Lawrence.
right, like I forgot about all those. We're in that. Like I would remember Billy Joel, but that's it. I forget about the rest.
I'll put it like a high A, like behind behind Jungle Book.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely is. It's a great movie. I would. I mean, I really like it, but for me, it's hard for me to rank it that high. But I gotta kind of put myself into like '90s mode. Like, didn't it come out like early '90s or something? So probably. I mean, it's just tough for me because I think so many of these movies I like better. Like, I would want to put it down, like probably like right in between Incredibles 2 and Meet the Robinsons is where I would put
I
it.
can see that.
Oh,
But
I couldn't
but
do
I don't remember this movie, so
that. Wait, we're talking about Oliver and Company, right?
yeah,
Yes.
Oh, it's so much better than that. I think.
I don't know. Like I like so many movies better than that, but
You
I
like,
mean,
you liked Onward better than Oliver and Company?
I don't
We just
know.
saw it, so
Maybe not so much. So I actually just watched Onward for the first time, like right after Christmas. So like I just barely saw it recently, and we did a blind spot review. I mean, yeah, probably I actually do like Oliver and Company better than Onward, and some reason. So we had my friend Chris Scott on. He had some weird picks that he ranked high. I kind of felt like.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
want Doug high or something? Doug's first movie.
I also think Toy
Yeah.
Story was way too low. Don't you think?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's,
think we
like,
gotta
it's my favorite
move
Toy
a few
Story.
up. Yeah, I think Toy Story's got to go up. I mean, I still think for me it's my least favorite of all the Toy Stories, but still,
Really?
it's got to go
I
higher.
think that's my favorite.
it's my
I think
favorite.
Toy
agree.
Story
Too.
3.
I have
My
like
favorite Toy
fond
Story.
memories of watching the like painter guy like paint his eyeballs.
Oh yes,
Oh yeah,
the guy from Bugs Life.
It's so
Short
satisfying.
film.
yeah. So, well, you guys all seem to be in agreement for moving Toy Story up. I mean, where would you put Toy Story 2? Because we can definitely move it.
Probably. Let's see.
I put it in front of Peter Pan. I think
Yeah,
that's good.
high A. Yes.
What do you guys think?
I
I agree.
think, yeah,
I think that's probably about right for it. I mean,
with that.
if I were to like really just think of all the best parts of Toy Story 2, I mean that's when you first get to meet Jesse. I think maybe Bullseye too, or is he in the
Yep.
first one? I can't remember.
But
But
the second film.
yeah, and then also you have Emperor Zurg, the whole scene with
Buzz
Emperor Zurg and
Skywalker.
Buzz. Yep.
And the
So
buzzes.
yep, yeah, you have multiple buzzes, but for me, I just have so much love for Toy Story 3, just because like the scene where they're all in the incinerator and they're all holding hands is like a really like,
But the Jesse
like a really
flashback is more emotional. than
sad
that one.
moment.
Yeah, but
and
I
then
think it's only like one scene.
well, no, because you also have the
Like-
scene where Andy has to give all his toys away. Then you also have the scene where like Buzz starts like speaking Spanish and goes in Spanish mode and he starts dancing with Jesse. They have a little like, kind of like romance kind of thing. So for those reasons, I like it. But I think for Toy Story 2, I'm fine with it there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. But then what about Oliver and Company? Where would you
Behind
put?
the little
I
Stitch.
think behind Soul. Oh, behind
You
that,
think so?
I'm actually probably okay with too.
Let's see.
But I don't know. I like Princess and the Frog more. I don't know. Oliver and Company is also like a fun childhood one for me too. I just love Dodger. I don't know.
Well, I like all these movies better than Oliver and Company, but I could be okay with it there. But
Yeah, it's hard because I like it better than Great Mouse Detective, but I don't
I
like it
haven't
better
seen
than.
Great
Really?
Mouse Detective, so
Great Master Detective is awesome. That's like one from my childhood that I just like love that movie. So it's hard to like put much above it.
With, you know.
Yeah. So what if we
Oliver
were to make a
we can make
compromise?
a compromise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could put it like right above Great Mouse Detective, or even right above Lilo and Stitch. I think I like it better than Lilo and Stitch.
I enjoy these lessons more.
I'm fine either or.
We could put it there then. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy right there. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So then now it's my turn to choose
No,
one.
it's my
So
No, I
Well,
just read it's Jordan because he says go last.
yeah, so we started with Logan, Brian, me, and then Emily. So now it's my turn because Brian just went. So I would put probably Sword in the Stone. I want to rank that movie. So that's one movie I didn't see until like like maybe I was like a teenager or no, I was probably like maybe like 10 or 11, but still I didn't see it anywhere close to when it was released. I don't know when it was released. Maybe it was released way before I was born. I'm not sure, but I would still rank it in the A tier, I think, but I wouldn't rank it high in the A tier. I would maybe even just put it right at the end of A. But what do you guys think?
I'm fine with that.
I don't remember it that much.
Wait, what movie is it? Sword in the Stone?
Yeah, so I put it at the bottom of A.
I've never seen that movie.
Or I know the
You never seen
the
Sword in the
Taki
Stone?
scene. That's
No.
Oh
all.
man, that movie's
All right.
classic.
I'm
Classic
fine.
King Arthur
Get me to
tale
watch it.
I guess we can move
with
on
all the
to the
Disney magic you could want.
I guess this is my
But-
turn now.
No, Emily.
Yeah. So wait, let me see.
Emily
One,
hasn't
two,
gone yet.
5. So that's we got to move a few of these down. I don't know how we got so
How many
many.
have-
So we have
how
1,
many have?
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So we got to move three down, and
Oh.
just to make it a little easier, and then, unless anyone has a real case for it, I'm just kind of going like this. But if you guys want to do anything different, we can
Well,
definitely.
Princess and the Frog should be an A. It's a great animated film. It's like my top 10. Love the music. I think it should be an A.
Did you move any movies down to B tier?
Yes, Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, I mean we could do that. I'd be fine with it because I heard Emily like you. Well, have you seen Great Mouse Detective?
Yeah, I like it, but I'm okay with it being in B tier.
Okay, so we can just do that for now. I think that's pretty fair. I mean, I kind of think that like Coco. I really like Coco a lot. Like I just like the end when he sings to
I
his
love
grandma
Coco,
and stuff.
too.
Like, it's just
Coco
like
is
really
awesome.
yeah, and like it's like really
I really
visually
love the
stunning.
movie.
Just all the colors. For me, I would tend to move.
Maybe
Probably-
Coco up and Big Hero 6 down.
No.
We can maybe move Big Hero 6 or even Lilo and Stitch. Like
No, the other
You can move that
should be
down?
an A.
I would move Lilo and Stitch and move Coco off.
Really?
That's what I say. I say that we can have Lilo and Stitch at the top of B tier. You're
I
right
know
with
that.
that?
That's B.
We have Coco
I
at the
agree.
bottom of A. Okay, I think that's fair.
Totally
Okay,
agree with
so
that.
now it's Emily's, and then
Yeah.
No, Emily
So
went.
No, she did it. It was Jordan. Jordan just went. She didn't go.
yeah, so I just went. So you went, and then Brian went, and then I went. So now it's Emily.
It's my turn.
So
No, Emily went, and then Brian went, and then you went.
That was the
Didn't-
previous round. This is the new round.
yeah, this is the new round. That was on the previous one. So what do you got, Emily? You pick one. Out of what's left.
Let's do Snow White.
Oh yeah, Snow White.
Oh yeah, the one that started it all.
That's a classic one. Yeah, that's like the first full length one. So where would you rank it and why, Emily?
I mean, I love it, so I'd rank it high, but I know you guys probably won't. So
Where would you
Maybe
rank it?
it depends. Like,
I'd
where would
probably
you want to put it?
okay, but
Yeah.
it's just because I watched this documentary about Walt Disney, and it talks about how like everyone who saw this movie in theaters for the first time like was just crying because they'd never experienced like Technicolor like that before. It was like the first time, and never like a full length feature animation like that. And that was kind of like Walt Disney's goal, was he didn't want to just make people like laugh from cartoons, he wanted to make them cry. And that was kind of when he like realized he could do it, was with that movie. So it just has this like tender place in my heart because I'm like, that's so cool that I don't know, he never thought that he could do it, but now we have all these incredible movies because of it, you know? So
It is true. She was the first Disney princess too.
yeah. So, and I just think it's like classic, and and also it's like visually very good. Like the animation is really good. Like all the illustrations are awesome. And Walt Disney even said he'll never make another movie like Snow White. Like I'll never make one better than that. And
Yeah,
anyway,
like
that is so cool.
it sounds like that's his personal favorite probably.
Yeah.
And also like it was the first movie to kind of like have the idea like true love's first kiss too. So
yeah,
they had that too. So I mean, yeah, like where would you want to rank it then? Like what do you think?
I'd put it like in between Monsters and Jungle Book, but I know that's kind of high, so I don't know.
It's a little high for me, but we're gonna let the other guys have something to say. So what do you think, Logan? Where would you put Snow White?
Way lower. Yeah. Honestly, I put it. Honestly,
I mean, you can kind of see what's
compromise. I'm okay with that.
I would put it at the end of what row is it on?
It's on A now, but I mean, you could put it even lower if you think it would go lower. Just give your honest opinion.
I would move it to the bottom of A because I don't think everyone's gonna let me move it any further than that.
I think that's totally okay. I mean, I know other people who think it should be way lower than that, so I think bottom of A is totally okay.
But this is one of the only classic movies that I got a chance to actually see it in theaters on the big screen, so that was cool. I remember doing that when I was like, maybe like, I don't know, like 16, 17, I saw it on the big screen, so yeah, that was fun. But what do you think, Brian? Where would you put it?
For me, I would probably put like behind Princess and the Frog. It's a great film, great anime movie. The transformation from Queen to Hag terrified me as a child. And
Yeah,
I think
right.
The villain is also good.
Yeah, I think it deserves behind Princess and the Frog. I'll really rewatch it though.
I think that's actually it might be a perfect spot for it. Like I would actually put it probably right behind Princess and the Frog too. Like
I wouldn't put it behind Coco though. Coco's like amazing. Like that movie made me cry.
Yeah, I mean the movie makes me cry too. The way that Snow White doesn't, but at the same time, just for the legacy and like the iconicness of Snow White, I kind of feel like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I mean,
it's true.
And that's like that might be like maybe one of the most iconic lines in all like any Disney movie. So
it was Hi Ho.
But like
Hi Ho, it's a good one.
Yeah, right. That's like
I remember watching Snow White and the Huntsman.
Well, I think Chris Scott might
story. The poison apple. She falls. Yeah. I don't know. It's just
falls off a cliff.
Yeah, and I think that my other co-host Chris Scott, like I think like literally every day when he goes to work, well, he used to. He doesn't do it so much now, but he used to put like hi ho, off to work I go. You'd always post that online, so it's a pretty like iconic thing too that kind of sticks in people's heads. But like, what do you guys think? So like the debate's pretty much: would you put Snow White higher or would you put Coco higher? I would go with
Snow White. I'll keep Snow White there because it's where the star at all. It has to be there.
Yeah. So I think that the consensus kind of is it leaves Snow White where it's at. Sorry, Logan. I know you probably wanted Coco, but but now though it is your turn, Logan. So you can pick one that you want to rank.
Now we're getting into the nitty gritty.
Yep, I know. We're
now
down to some ones that are like pretty good, maybe not A tier, but not terrible either. So.
Oh, I would move James and the Giant Peach to B.
James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, that's one that I was making this list. I totally forgot it was even a Disney movie. But why do you say B, Logan?
I think it's just a really fun, enjoyable movie, but it's not like one of Disney's greatest.
Right.
It is.
Do you have a certain spot? It is, yeah. But it's kind of like one of those movies where they kind of went full Tim Burton, and you never go full Tim Burton. I feel like it's just I don't know. I think you go like half Tim Burton to make it great. but so Logan, where would you want to rank it on the B tier? If you see all these movies, where would you want to put it?
I'd probably put it above Winnie the Pooh.
I think that's fair. I've never seen Frankenweenie, so I
I'd move it in front of Bolt.
Yeah, could possibly do that. What do you think, Brian? Like,
For me,
where'd you put it?
it's such a weird movie. You have like this boy who starts to become stop motion, talk to bugs. Then the bugs come to New York City. It's like a very weird movie. That would probably put like maybe behind Factory.
Right, which one?
Factory, put it behind it.
Oh. Yeah, so did you guys ever read the book? Because I read the book before, and the book's actually great. Like Roald Dahl. When I was a kid, he was one of my favorite. But yeah, where'd you put it, Ellen?
I would put it where you had it was good, behind Bolt.
Just like here, right behind Bolt there.
I mean, I don't know why Pocahontas is so low, but
just because Pocahontas to me did like I mean, it might have some good music, but it didn't really like hit me very hard. Didn't really have a good villain either, so it's kind of
Christy asked for like rooting for it to be higher. So,
but I mean, I would put Pocahontas maybe like I'd be all right putting it like here, like right behind the Hunchback. We could do that.
Yeah, there.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that's fair, but
yeah, I don't like Frankenweenie, so I'm okay with you above it.
Weenie.
No, me neither. So we just let Brian pick where he wanted it because we had never seen it. But all right. So now it's Brian. You want to pick one?
Okay. Black Cauldron.
See a couple. Yeah. Oh, the Black Cauldron. I haven't seen that for a long time, but I remember that I loved this movie when it came out. But what do you think, Brian? Where would you put it?
Probably put in D.
You think D? Okay.
Yeah. It's like a film. It's like novel.
Maybe say at the top of D based on those, but what do you?
Yeah, like the villain is cool, but the rest is just meh. You got a character who sounds like Gollum. It's like got these fairies, like the Star of the Rings or something.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
You never seen it, Emily?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever seen it, Logan? The Black Cauldron?
I don't think so. I don't remember watching it.
I've seen it, but it's been a really long time. I remember when I first saw it that it kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. Like it definitely has some creepy elements in it, but I mean, I think that like I would probably put it above Cars 3 for me, but that's kind of my thought. But I'm not really too picky, so I think where it's at could be fine. I mean, I think Chicken Little's just ranked a little high. That was we had Trent on last week, and Trent fought hard for Chicken Little. So
I like Chicken Little. I think Tinkerbell is too low. I love Tinkerbell. It's so cute.
Oh, you think so? Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, it's not like everybody.
Well, like we just ranked it low just because it didn't even come to theaters, so we're like,
we'll
just rank it
yeah,
low.
it's true. Also, Frozen is not as bad as Brave. Oh my gosh,
yeah, like I think Frozen. Frozen definitely
Frozen up now.
So Logan really wants to move Frozen up. I remember Chris Scott fought hard to move it down. He thought it was like F or something, but yeah. I mean, you can move Frozen up. I think Frozen. I think Frozen might be at the top of B tier, honestly, maybe. But I mean, what do you think?
I'll put behind Lilo Stitch for me.
No, it's better than Lilo and Stitch. Are you kidding? Lilo and Stitch is not near. I mean, I'm just thinking the effort they put in for Frozen is so much greater than the effort they put in for Lilo and Stitch. Plus, it's funny.
Yeah, I think so.
Olaf is hilarious. I don't know.
Yeah. Like Josh Josh Gad as the voice of Olaf, I think is like a really cool choice, and he's like he did a great
One
job
thing
with
I
it.
really liked
And-
about
It seems like when you
Frozen,
first watched it before all of the hype, you were like, "Wow, that was a great movie." I felt that way. I watched it before it got like any hype though. So
and one of the
He
things
got
that
hyped up way too much.
one of the things I really
Yeah.
liked about Frozen was they put a twist on true love.
Yeah.
Like instead of it being from the guy, it was
why?
Yeah, that is true because like it's kind of like they don't really like end up together right away, and then like I don't know, it is kind of like a different twist on it. I kind of feel it. And also, like one of my favorite scenes in it, like I really love the sauna scene when they go to the sauna. I think that's like a really cool representation of like Scandinavian and like Swedish kind of culture. So, like I really like that too. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's
like the architecture is actually super good.
yeah, it is. So I think that's a fair place. What do you think? At the top of B, or would you put it any higher?
I agree with that. Toby.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was just a movie that got way too overhyped, and like everyone's saying "Let It Go" like over and over and over. And then I also worked at a movie theater where the movie was literally playing in the theater for over a year, and it was already released on DVD and
They
still
really
at the
milked
theater.
that movie.
Yeah, and then they came out with a sing along version. So you had all these little girls coming into the theater dressed in their little Princess Frozen dresses, singing along with the movie. I'm like, oh, make it stop, make it stop. But yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder what the box office like.
It was the
Yeah,
highest
like-
grossing anime film for a while.
Yeah, I think so. So, but okay. Who was the last one to pick?
I picked it. Now it's your turn, I believe, Jordan.
Okay, so now, so for me, I think I gotta go with the Little Mermaid. Like, I think that one
Oh yes.
is a great movie. Like, it's definitely A tier, and there's a case to maybe make it S tier. I'm not totally sure, but for me, like just have some of like the best music, like Part of Your World, or Under the Sea, or Kiss the Girl, or just like some of the
Poor
the
Fortune
best.
Souls.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that one too. So I mean, I would want to put it like maybe S tier. Like honestly, like I think that it's better than like Tangled. Like I want to put it here. Like that's where I would put it. But what do you think, Emily? For
Yeah,
For
I
Little-
mean, I think it's better than Finding Nemo for sure. I think it's on the same level as Tangled for me.
would you be all right with that? Where it's at?
yeah.
What do you guys think? So if we do that, that means probably Finding Nemo's gonna be at the top of A, which I think
Yeah.
is fine.
I would
I'm
move.
that.
I would move Toy Story 2 in front of Nemo.
I agree with that.
Same.
I'd be fine with that. Yeah, yeah. That. I mean, I would even move Toy Story 2 like at the bottom of the S, but we do have a Toy Story. But I mean, which one's better? That's kind of the debate. But
True.
Yeah.
I'd
I think
also
that's-
move Peter. I'd also move Peter Pan in front of Nemo.
Yeah, I
what
agree
do you
with that.
think?
I can see that.
Think so? Yeah. I mean, I'd be all right with that. Yeah. So
Emily, I'm
Thank
glad you're on my side.
you for fighting for Peter Pan.
yeah. Yep. We got to fight for our favorites. That's the whole thing here. So.
That was
So
Emily's
now,
turn.
now it's Emily's turn. So of all that's left, we're getting kind of into like the mid range here. So you can
A lot of forgettable.
kind of say,
I'll do Toy Story 4 because I don't like that movie.
so Toy Story 4 is here. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Where would you?
where would you rank it?
Yeah. Where would you want to rank it, and
So,
why?
Like F.
You think F? Huh? You think it
I
was
don't
that
like
bad?
Really?
Huh? Really?
Because
You didn't
I
like it,
knew
huh?
what they did with Bo Peep. Bo Peep is like a completely different character in this. Like she's not even the same person.
She's
So-
awesome.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, I don't like it. The whole point of Bo Peep is she's like this sweet, but like slightly sassy character that balances Woody. But then like when she's trying to be all like a baddie, it's like it's just not. It just doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. But
Like,
I mean, the plot didn't seem to like make sense. I thought the ending was perfect in Toy Story 3. And I was
Yeah, perfect.
kind of milking it for what it's worth. And I was just thinking, like, it was perfect. They just kept getting better, actually. Or not, I mean, I don't know. I like the second one the best, but I feel like they were all really good, the first, second, and third. And the fourth one was just kind of like, what is this? Like, just all these, like, random, like, carnival toys, and they don't really need to do it. It has nothing to do with the kids, really. I don't know. It just seemed, like, silly to me, but I don't know.
It wasn't even like that great of a love story either, because like they didn't even end up together or anything. They just kind of went on their own way.
It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. The ending seemed like
They
the ending was so much better in the first
together.
movie.
They did end up
remember.
They do
Well,
in the carnival or whatever, and I
Yeah.
love how in the ending of the
They-
third one they end up with Bonnie. Like,
yeah, right.
what happened to that? You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems sad.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that
About Woody.
I really like is from Toy Story 4 is I do like Duke Kaboom just because it's Keanu Reeves, but like I'm just judging it just because it's Keanu Reeves. So if it wasn't him, maybe it would just not be that great of a character.
I'm okay with the C tier, but it does not belong any higher than the C tier in my opinion.
I mean, I think that it's at least better than Brave, I would say, but that's just me. Like, but
Okay, I could put it in between Wally and Brave.
yeah, but what do you think, Logan? Where would you-
I'm
where would
fine
you
where
put
it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's good and all, but it's not the best of any of the Toy Stories. It's probably my least favorite of them.
Yep. Same. What do you think, Brian?
For me, I agree with Logan. Perfect where it is. It's like my I'll say my third favorite Toy Story. I'm
Yeah.
not a big fan of the first one.
Okay. Might be
wow.
the case to put Toy Story 2 in where Toy Story 1 is, maybe? Like
Yeah, I'll
swap
probably put
it out?
S because I enjoy it much
What do you
more than
think?
Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2, I would say, is better than Toy Story. I mean, it's more.
Would you guys agree with that?
So
What do you guys
just
think?
like Jesse, like the story with Jesse and Bullseye and the Prospector is so good, and you get to learn like the
Yeah, what
back.
about the Prospector? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like the
Yeah.
first Toy Story Wave was like a jerk to the film.
You get to find out about Woody's
I still really like
roundup.
this one, but I think the second one's better.
Would you? Let's see. What if we like move Toy Story to
Why don't you just swap them?
the top of A? and then-
Exactly.
we could just swap them. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm totally fine with that. So yeah, we'll just go with that for now. Let's see. So I guess it is Logan's
Logan.
turn.
Wait, where did you
You
put Toy
got-
Story 4?
Oh, we put Toy Story 4
In the middle of
on
Brave and Wally.
and C between Brave and Wally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, Logan. Pretty soon we're gonna have all bad movies left, maybe. But there's a couple good ones still on here.
I'll take Peter Pan 2,
Okay, Peter Pan 2,
and I would
which
move
actually
that
was theatrical released. Peter Pan 2. So, but where would you put it, Logan?
I would move it to probably like near the bottom of B, but before Winnie the Pooh, probably.
Okay, so let's see. So maybe right here, you think?
Yeah.
In between those two? Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you really like about Peter Pan 2?
Um,
Like any kind of memorable things that stick out?
I love that it's a continuation of the characters. You know, there's Wendy's daughter and all that. I think it's just fun. It's not as good as the first one, but I think it's a great sequel.
I would agree. Like, I think that they really like. It doesn't really seem like a direct-to-video for me. Like some sequels do. I think it definitely. It seems like it belonged in theaters, but I don't think. I mean, out of any Disney movie in theaters, it wasn't high on my list. But what do you think, Brian? What would you put?
I would probably
The
put
Return to
it.
Neverland.
I think it's good where it is. It's great continuation of the first film, plus Instead of crocodile, we get octopus. And also, like, I love the scene with the pirate ship going to Neverland. That's one of my favorite parts of the film.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good spot for it. I mean, I'd be happy with it there. I mean, I could even put Treasure Planet above it, but I mean,
I was gonna just
I mean,
say that.
I'd be fine with that. But what do you think, Emily?
Yeah,
Can
I
you move it?
think Treasure Planet's a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I would.
Just,
Yeah,
just right there. All right, perfect. Okay, then it is Brian's turn.
Okay.
What do you want to pick?
Extremely Goofy movie.
Okay, where would you
I'll
put it?
put high high C.
I think that's probably fair. But would you have a reason? Like you why you would put it high C or?
I love the sequel to it. It's like a continuation for the first one. Like this time we see the bond between Goofy and Max by college, and also I really love the part of the skateboard competition.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for me, I think maybe I would put maybe Wally ahead of an extremely goofy movie, but I
You're like
mean,
reading my mind because I was thinking the same thing.
yeah, because like I mean,
Yeah,
but
Wally's
for me, the
great.
reason why we have Wally ranked so low is because there's like barely any talking in the movie. That's why like I didn't really like it. They don't talk till like they get to the ship, and it's not that much, and so it's just like an art house movie in that kind of way. But I mean, I do think that like maybe Wally might be slightly better, but what do you think, Emily?
Yeah, I think Wally before Goofy movie, or
Yeah.
at least the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not a huge Fantasia fan. I can move Fantasia lower, but I don't know.
DuckTales the movie lower.
Yeah, that is true because we already have 20 in the B tier, so we got to move one from that, and I'd maybe even go with DuckTales the movie. What do you guys think?
I agree. That I don't think it's been released in theaters. I think that was direct to video.
Yeah.
No, I think it was theaters. I looked it up.
It might have been in theater because I had a list of all the movies that were theatrically released, and the only one that I pulled out that wasn't in theaters, I think, was maybe like Extremely Goofy movie. But I think all of these other ones were in theaters. So, but I can move it down, and honestly, move it like probably to the bottom of C. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Never seen it, so.
Oh well, you should see it because it's actually like really good. Like for DuckTales, it's the best thing DuckTales has ever done. I think so.
Better than the reboot?
I really liked it. Well, the reboot's good actually. So, like I
love the
I do have to say that reboot's great because they bring back a lot of old characters. You get to see Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. You get to see Tailspin, all of that in the DuckTales reboot. So that's cool. Bring back all those old characters. But all right, so let's see. So who just picked? Sorry, I'm losing my spot here. Okay, so you just picked, so it's my turn. All right, so I think the one I want to go for me, I'm just gonna get it out of the way. So I'm gonna do Recess School's Out, and for me, out of any Disney cartoon that's not based on any of their movies, this is by far my favorite. I can name like all the characters by first and last name, like TJ Detweiler, Gus Griswold, Gretchen Grundler. So like all those characters. So but even so, I wouldn't rank it real high, but I would rank it somewhat. Like I definitely would probably want to put it right below Chicken Little. I think that's where I would put it. But what do you think, Emily? Have you ever seen it? Like, what do you think?
I would. Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, yeah. But like I could rank it even lower because I mean, depending on the day, I'd put Black Cauldron, Romeo and Juliet higher. Even The Good Dinosaur, we have that ranked pretty low. But
Romeo and Juliet's Disney?
yeah,
I guess I didn't know that.
It's Touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, they might have had it ranked in the Disney movie after Disney acquired Fox, so it could have been something like that, and it happened to be on the list. But yes. So what do you think, Logan? About Recess Schools? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I'm fine where it is.
Okay. What do you think, Brian?
I haven't seen it.
All right. Well then, based on that, then since you haven't seen it, we'll leave it there for now. All right. So now Emily, you get to pick one.
Okay.
What's left?
Let's see.
There's still some good ones left. I mean,
Could do.
there's a couple bad ones though.
Yeah. Let's do Cinderella.
Okay. Where'd you put Cinderella and why?
Scroll up a bit.
I'm thinking it's got to go at least like maybe.
I think
here.
A. But
Okay. We're on A.
it's just, I feel like it's the classic that's more well known. Snow White's like the classic that people maybe don't like much, even though like it is classic. I don't know. So I'd almost put Cinderella like right above Snow White.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right.
Yeah.
I'm
where
fine.
Like literally right where you put it.
Yeah, like I didn't really mean to put it there. I just randomly did it, but.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I'm fine
I'm
with
fine
it.
with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, we got to move a couple down because we got to move 3 down, which and at this point, I just kind of feel like we got to move the bottom 3 unless you guys have any others to move down.
Yeah, that's what we have to do.
I would move Jungle Book.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move Jungle Book down, and then that would mean Cinderella could stay in an A tier if we did that. How about that?
Okay, sure.
We could do that. Okay, and then that means we gotta 7, 2, 3, 4.
Logan.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Ugh. We gotta move like a whole bunch from B tier. So if there's any that you think should stay, all these gotta move down. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, we gotta move like all these down.
I'd move Pocahontas.
Want to move it down?
I'll move Zootopia.
I think Zootopia down, and maybe put like either Winnie the Pooh or maybe Treasure Planet up. But
I'd leave Zootopia and move Pocahontas down.
What?
And I'd
what do you
move.
think, Emily?
Pocahontas is great. Plus, John Smith is like the best prince.
Yeah, I mean he is kind of that little out of the box type of prince. But
We could move Bolt down.
you move Bolt down. I mean,
I see that.
I'm fine with that. But then if we move one up, I would pick either Winnie the Pooh or Treasure Planet. I think.
Winnie the Pooh.
What do you think? Because like Winnie the Pooh is an iconic Disney character.
Well, we have another Winnie the Pooh. More Winnie the Pooh.
Especially for like toddlers too. Like I think that it's definitely a character that really resonates with toddlers. So I would like, for that reason, I just leave it at that. I think that's fair. So, all right. So
Logan next.
It's Logan's turn. All right.
Um,
What you got?
Great. I'd move Finding Dory to B.
Okay. So what do you say, B?
It's a really good movie, but it's not as good as Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Right. And also, I kind of think that Dory was the best character from Finding Nemo, so they just took the best character and made a whole movie based on the best character from the movie. So, but still, for me, not as good as the first one. But Logan, if you put it in B, where would you want to put it on B? You see a good spot for it. Logan?
Um,
Oh, sorry.
He's just thinking, man.
yeah,
All right, sorry. I got to give you some time to think. I thought maybe you weren't hearing my microphone.
no, we just keep forgetting. I'm fine with Finding Dory where it is.
Yeah. All right. What do you think, Brian? Is that a good spot for it?
I enjoy where it is. Also, love the fact on Ellen. She's been paid all these years for Finding Dory, and it finally happened.
Right. Yeah, like she was like talking about it on her show all the time. Like even
Yeah.
in her book, like I read Ellen's book, and she even has a whole chapter on Finding Dory. Why have they not done a sequel yet? So like she'll be like, so it's been 5 years, still no sequel. Oh, here it is 10 years later, still no sequel. You know, so
They made Cars 2 before Finding Nemo 2.
right. I know, it's like, what the heck? Just because they like sell so much merch, I feel like, from Cars that it just. You noticed that, Emily, that when you worked at Disney World, that they sell a lot of Cars merch? Like, is that really true? That they sell like so much?
Yeah.
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 It seems kind of odd, but it appeals to like little boys and stuff.
Always like it, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean, for me,
said, Finding Dory's where? Where are you gonna put it in B?
at the bottom of the B tier, but
I think that's good.
if we have it here though, you can only have 20, so that means it'd have to technically go at the top of C, because it'd be the lowest of the low.
I didn't like Finding Dory.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that, because like some people like one of my friend Mark thinks that Dory is the most annoying character. Like he hates that character because she's so forgetful, and like she's just like every like few minutes she's like, wait a minute, where are we at? Like, who are you? What's going on? And so like we would always like buy him all this like Dory like merch on like Christmas and his birthday, because we knew he hated that character so much, just to like mess with him. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But so that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's good. So we'll leave it at that. So now, Brian, you get to pick one. We're down to just not too many.
Can we get rid of some of the bad ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Pooh's.
Do you want to pick them?
Pooh's Heffel movie for F.
Yeah, that one wasn't like that great. Let's see, where is it? Got that one in the two.
Top and like bottom top there.
There's a lot of Winnie the Pooh movies. There's like, you got like Piglet's big movie, then you've got like this other Winnie the Pooh, then you have the Tigger movie. It's like, geez. And they're all theatrically released. But yeah, I mean, I'd be fine putting in F. I've actually never seen it. So when you guys seen it? Pooh's Heffalump movie?
Don't remember it.
Only once, I don't remember it.
A long time ago.
Yeah. So, but it is a Winnie the Pooh movie. So my thought is to put it right below Tinkerbell. But
yeah, I can see it there.
That's fine.
I think that's.
As long as Mars Needs Moms is at the bottom.
Yeah, like Mars Needs Moms needs to be at the bottom. Those like humans in that movie give me nightmares, like the way the moms actually look.
Yeah, motion capture.
That movie belongs in it. Yeah.
Right, yeah, it belongs in the
It's that company, I believe.
But all right, for me, I gotta go with. So I'm like tempted to maybe pick Tarzan, maybe, but I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with the Rescuers Down Under.
Oh.
So like, actually, love the Rescuers Down Under. I like the Rescuers Down Under better than the first Rescuers. And I remember just watching it as a kid, and for some reason, I always replayed the very first scene when you have the like camera like moving fast through the like through like dry grass, and it's playing that like epic music that's like dun 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 dun, and like some reason like I love watching that when I was a kid. I would actually like for some reason like replay that scene over and over. But you also have I forget the name of the albatross, the big bird though. Like he was a really fun character. I forget who did the
I think it was
the
Geoffrey
voice
Scott.
It might have been, but
So where are we
I
putting?
thought there's maybe someone like kind of famous. I want to actually look it up. I want to look up rescuers
Yeah.
down
Geoffrey Scott developed.
Where's down under and John Candy for the voice of the
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you were talking about the villain.
albatross. Yeah, so the albatross was named Wilbur. Yeah, so like I thought that they made it kind of cool that they had the Wilbur work at a travel agency and and then they like take these mice to Australia, and then you have the hunter guy that's like constantly like going after him, trying to like hunt all these animals, and then he ends up catching the mice and they have to escape. But I wouldn't put it in an A tier though. Like I would put it in a B, like even like just at the bottom of B tier. I'd be fine with that. But what do you guys think?
I don't remember it.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I
What do you think?
remember it super well.
Yeah. What do you think, Brian?
I think B is way too high for it. I think low
so.
like C or D. I kind of find it overrated in my opinion. It's just a fine movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be right moving it down a little lower, like maybe putting it like maybe like just above Fantasia. I'd be right with that. What do you guys think about that?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, cool. Well, then we will keep it there. All right, Emily, you got slim pickings left.
Okay.
Getting to the end.
Want to do dinosaur?
Yeah, so I've actually never seen it, but
I haven't seen it.
But
Really?
technically, it's an animated movie. I think it's like 3D animation, but
Yeah, dinosaurs. I just remember it because they had these like McDonald's toys that were like dinosaur heads when that movie came out, and I don't know, it was super memorable.
Like puppets, the little puppet things.
Where would you put it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where would you rank it?
I'd put it like right after James and the Giant Peach.
So like here?
Yeah.
Was anyone else seen this movie? Because I haven't.
Or they'll do a ride out Disney after this film.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Well, since it looks like you're the only one that's seen it, we'll leave it there. So yeah. All right. So Logan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take A Christmas Carol, and I'm gonna put it in B.
Ooh.
You put it that high. Yeah. So I never saw it, but I remember that my dad saw it and like recommended that I don't see it, that it would freak me out. Like it would just like, don't see that movie, it's not good. So I never saw it because of that. But
I think it's good. It's creepy. I feel like it's really underrated because of like the animation and stuff is a little different, but the animation's like incredibly detailed.
Yeah, it's a really good anime.
I put it at the bottom of B.
And it might even be some motion capture, maybe from Jim Carrey, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's all Jim Carrey who did it.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Brian?
I've never seen it, but I think based on where it is, I think bottom of B or high or beginning of C would be a good place for it.
Yeah, I would agree. What do you think, Emily? Have you seen it? Seen A Christmas Carol?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somewhere. I don't know, somewhere really low. It's weird.
Yeah. You didn't like
I
it
think
that
we
much?
can go where it is.
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, it's kind of strange, kind of creepy. But I'd put
Yeah.
it like behind Brave or something, maybe.
Behind Brave? Okay, so
I'd
Brave
rather
is here.
Brave than watch that,
Yeah.
probably.
For me, like I haven't seen it, so like it's kind of like based on what you guys think. But I mean, we could split the difference and go. So you say Brave, and then Logan says the bottom of B. So we could put it like I don't know, like right below Peter Pan 2,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's a good place for it.
I think
Okay.
it's
I
better.
think
I think it's better than Bolt, though.
No, Bolt, I think is way better.
yeah. I mean, well, for me, I think Bolt's rated kind of high. I would put Bolt lower, but that's just me. But that's probably fair. I think that's a fair compromise. So let's go to Brian. What
Okay,
do you got?
let's go with let's
Can we just
see.
get rid of planes for a second?
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think planes is just like F tier.
Place 2.
There's like planes 2, and then is there planes 1 on here? Am I
I
not
think we
seeing?
did.
Yeah, we
Did
already
we
have
do the first
planes.
place?
Oh yeah, we already
Yeah.
had planes 1, and I think planes 2 is even worse, probably. I mean, I haven't seen them. It just looked bad to me, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
want
I've
to put it
seen it
like
there.
maybe right there. I think is it. So like Mom's has to be the lowest of the low on this. I feel like.
I saw the first planes. It was bad.
Yeah,
Bad movies we want to get rid of.
it's the voice of Dane Cook, and then I've never seen the movie Valiant. I think I'd put that in.
I've
F.
seen it once.
But like maybe it was good. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I don't remember Valiant at all.
Or those military film would have Tim Curry as the villain or something.
Emily,
Oh,
have
yeah?
you seen Valiant?
No. Mm-mm.
All right, F.
Yeah, I think either. Well, I think like most of us haven't seen it. I'm gonna put it there. That's maybe one that like
Yeah.
we haven't really seen. So I'll just put it there. But what do you want to pick, Brian? Out of these?
Let's go with the Aristocats.
Oh yeah, everybody
I'll put
wants to be a
high
cat.
beat in the. Let's see. Can you go up a little bit? See with the
Yeah, so let's go a little.
a bit more. Yeah, I'll put B about like behind Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I think that could. Let's
So-
see. So behind Lilo and Stitch. So put it there. I think that it's a really underrated movie. But like, what do you think, Brian? Yeah, you can tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, for me, I enjoy the setting. Set in Paris. Love the characters. Love the music actually, and it's a very great villain, Edgar.
Yeah, right. What do you think, Emily? For the Aristocats.
Yeah, I think above Lilo and Stitch, but yeah, I really like it.
For me, I could go really either way, but what do you think, Logan?
I don't remember seeing it, so I'm fine with wherever you put it.
All right. I mean, I think that it's fine there. I think maybe even I like Lilo and Stitch a little better. So yeah, I think that's fair. So all right. So I get to pick one, and I'm gonna go with the one that I kind of wanted to pick last time. I'm gonna go with Tarzan. So like for some reason, like I really like Tarzan, but at the same time, all that music by what's his name?
Phil Collins.
By Phil Collins, like it never resonated with me, and honestly, just kind of annoyed me. But still, the movie is still quality. I mean, it's still a good movie. But for some reason, like it just didn't. The music never hit me. But I know that I'm definitely in the minority there. When I say that, I think that there's a lot of people that actually love the music from Tarzan. So I mean, I would still put it like in a solid B tier for me. So I would want to put it probably just below. Shoot, I don't know. Maybe I'd put it just below Coco for me.
Wow.
That's where I would put it. But like, what do you? Let's start with Emily. What do you think about Tarzan? Where would you rank it?
I think it's that good.
Yeah, you think that's a good spot for it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You'd put it above Frozen?
Yeah, I'd put it above Frozen. I think it's a little better and a little more quality than Frozen.
I
But-
think Frozen's a little bit better, but I don't care that much.
Well, I mean, we could always move it just below Frozen. I mean, I'd be fine
Yeah, I'm
with
fine with that.
The same.
that. Seems fair.
Yeah, we can do
Then let's go to Emily. Almost done, so.
that. Okay, I think this one's gonna be my last one. And I gotta head
Okay.
out. But,
All right. Gonna end with a bang. Then.
okay. Someone's got some kind of TV on.
Yeah, it's my parents' on
Okay.
TV.
I was gonna say I can.
After all, my
No,
bad.
that's okay.
It's all right.
Let's. Oh, we didn't do the first cars.
No,
Let's
Nope.
do that.
we've done it. Yeah. So, what do you think? Where does it go?
Well, little boys love it. It is good. It's creative. I'd say it goes just below Tarzan.
Yeah,
Put him right there, but
think it's that good, huh?
well, I don't know. Maybe like in between, or like just below Aristocats, maybe.
Yeah, I could be all right with that. I mean, what do you think,
I
Logan?
think the characters are really good. I think like
I've never
now
seen
there's
it.
like cars 2, 3, 4, and there's planes, so it's not as creative. But I do think like when it came out, it was like a really unique thing.
And I think that's definitely the best Cars movie. I think it's better than the
sure.
rest. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've only seen like half of the second one, but
Yeah. Right.
I've never seen any Cars movies.
I've actually seen all of them, and yeah, I think it's the best one. What do you think, Brian?
I agree. It's the best Cars movie, and I agree. It's a good spot where it is.
Yeah. So, well, we're gonna have to move some down, but before we have that debate, if you gotta jump off, Emily, we can let you go.
okay. Well, thanks, guys. It's fun.
I have
Yeah.
you all.
So, yeah, we appreciate all the input. We'll let you know where the final rankings land, but I'm pretty sure that the top 10 might be set, but we'll
Okay.
see.
Cool.
But
Hey.
do you have any?
I'm excited to see the rest.
Yeah, do you have any a place where we can find you, like any social media or anything like that?
Mhm. I guess, yeah. So YouTube, just Emily Rose Anderson, and then my Instagram's mrosey EMROSCY_. So
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for being on. We had a lot of fun. So yeah,
thanks, Jordan. It was fun. Good luck,
yeah,
guys.
for sure.
Thanks. Bye,
Thanks.
Emily.
Thanks.
Figure out those last ones.
Yeah, thanks. All
Okay.
right, we'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye.
And then there were 3.
All right. Yep. And then there were 3. So
We got to deal with the remainder.
yep. So first things first, we only get to have 20 per thing. So we gotta move 3 of these down. And I kind of feel like maybe Zootopia needs to come down to.
Yeah,
see that.
Zootopia should go down.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think that. And then Winnie the Pooh and maybe Pocahontas. That's kind of my
Or
thoughts.
Bugs Life.
no, Bugs Life is great.
I think Bugs Life is great too. Like I might even have a case to move Bugs Life higher, but but I think that seems fair. Or we can move Meet the Robinsons down.
No, Lee Robinson should be in B, say B. Or Incredibles 2.
I really liked Incredibles 2. Like people say that they didn't like it as good as the first one. I thought that it was like just as good as the first. I didn't like it better.
Or
but I think,
MU. I
like,
could see
just
it going
good.
down.
Yeah, we can maybe have Monsters University. I thought that it was quite a step down from the first one, but that means we have to put one of these 3 back, and I think Monsters University is better than these 3. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with that.
I think it's fine.
I
Yeah.
think that's fine. So
We need some
right.
D's now.
all right, we'll see if we can finish it out. So Logan, it is your turn.
I think we could take Frozen 2 and put it in a C.
As well?
In a C tier, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
I agree with that.
So I actually like Frozen 2 better than Frozen 1. Like I think that it was better, but what do you think?
I don't think it's as good. I don't feel like the story's as good. I feel like they could have done a lot more with it.
Yeah, I feel like definitely like it was a little darker too, because you have the part where like where like Elsa like almost dies. I think she's dead or something. Doesn't that happen? So I mean, yeah, that and wait, no, it's not. It's not Elsa. It's Olaf that they think dies, isn't it? Isn't that what it is? Maybe it's
And there's
Olaf.
Yeah, like
no real villain in Frozen 2.
Yeah, they don't really know, but I remember that they also worked at a different movie theater when Frozen 2 came out, and I remember like watching the end credit scene over and over again because I remember Olaf comes back in the post credit scene. So there's a scene with him and like all the little rock babies kind of like doing something together. But I think C tier's
I
fine.
think
Like
she's perfect. Maybe
I think that like I would maybe put it near the top of C. What do you think?
I'll put probably behind Bolt. I think.
Yeah.
I could be alright with that. Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so Brian, it's your turn.
Let's go with let's see here. Let's put Jungle Book 2 in D.
I think that's fair. I wasn't really like very high on the Jungle Book 2, but like where would you put it for?
Probably high D. Think that would be a good spot.
Yeah, for me, like I'd maybe put it just under a Black Cauldron because like I probably like Black Cauldron a little better, but that's just me. But what do you think, Logan?
I'm fine with that.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah.
With that? All right, perfect. Awesome. So then my turn. Let's see. Then I gotta probably get rid of one of these other Winnie the Pooh movies because the only one that I've seen out of any of these Winnie the Pooh movies is the Tigger movie. I thought that it was fun. Tigger's always been my favorite Winnie the Pooh character. Well, there's a little bit of a tie between Tigger and Eeyore. I also like Eeyore a lot too, but I mean, I think that it was decent, but not great. But I would still want to put it maybe right above Brave. That's where I would put it. What do you guys?
I haven't
think?
seen it, so I can't say anything about it.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
You seen it? All right, then since I'm the only one that's seen it, then we'll leave it there. All right, Logan. Slim pickings now.
Yeah, I'm going with the one. I'll take Sleeping Beauty and I'll put it at a C.
Okay. And that's probably fair. Why would you say C? Like, what do you think?
Even though it's classic, it's not really that good. It's really forgettable.
It is pretty forgettable, except for the villain. It's an awesome villain, especially the way that she turned into a dragon at the end is like really cool.
But
so for me, yeah, the rest really isn't that like memorable. I mean, I do like the three fairies that keep changing their like dress colors all the time, like over and over again. So like I would want to put it maybe high on C, but what do you think, Logan? Where would you rank it on C? I'll give you the first shot since you picked it.
Right where it is fine.
So right there, huh? For me, I would want to put it like maybe near the top of C because I kind of feel like Sleeping Beauty is kind of one of those iconic Disney princesses. She's always like mentioned right after Cinderella. Usually, I kind of feel like, but at the same time, I do see Frankenweenie and like Treasure Planet on there. So I kind of feel like putting it. Yeah, like maybe a little lower actually. Now that I think about it, I would put it right below Treasure Planet is where I want to put it. But what do you think, Brian?
I agree. It's a good spot where it is. It's not. I don't remember it that well. Just the transformation. That's all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's not really too much more that's very memorable about it. So, and with that too, we got to have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to move
A
6
few.
movies down. So I mean, I'm just gonna start just moving all the bottom ones down. But if you think there's any clear ones that should stay, then
I think
let me
Chicken
know.
Little should stay.
Yeah, I agree. Chicken should stay. Brave move down.
Yeah, so we could move that one down, but then move Chicken Little up, maybe Tigger movie down.
Yeah.
Let's say. How about that? I think that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're actually getting a solid list 10, 20, 20, 20. So
I
yeah,
just had the last.
yep, we're almost there. So Brian, you get to pick one. What
I'm
do you
gonna
got?
go with Ichabod Miss Toad.
All right, I've never seen it.
Logan, have you seen it?
No.
So
I
where
guess
would you put it?
So probably put high D.
Maybe at the top of D. Do you think?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Since you're the only one that's seen it, we'll just put it there. So and now I get to pick one. So I think I'm gonna pick Dumbo. So like when I was a really little kid, I actually loved Dumbo. I really liked that song at the beginning. Casey Jones is coming down the track. Casey Junior's back. So when I was a kid, I really liked it, but the more that I got older, I really didn't go back to it that much. But like I also do like when I see an elephant fly too. That song that was always fun. And then you have the like Heffalump scene where they're
Big outfits.
where they're like high on like some kind of drugs or something or whatever. They're like, but soap though is what they have. So I would put it in like a C tier somewhere. Is where I would want to put it. And I'd probably put it like kind of high on C tier, maybe like at the top of C tier actually. But what do you think, Logan?
I don't think it's better than James and the Giant Peach or Treasure Planet or Atlantis or Peter Pan 2 or Chicken Little.
I mean,
It's very short. It's like an hour or so.
it's not super long. You're right. It's kind of like that. Well, it's like see him on the like train at the beginning, and then next thing you know, he's like in the circus and he's trying to fly. So yeah, it is pretty short. But
I always see the remake. I really love the remake of it.
yeah, and for me, like if I put myself in the right frame of mind, I actually do like the remake as like its own standalone movie. But I just think that they like veered so far away from the story of Dumbo that it's like this isn't even Dumbo anymore. This is something else. So yeah, but like I think so. He said probably like maybe down lower. I'd say what if we put it just above Sleeping Beauty? That'd be fine with that.
I'll be okay with that. How about you, Logan?
I'd rather move it behind Neverland, Christmas Carol, and Atlantis.
So for me, like, I definitely probably couldn't move it below Christmas Carol, even though I've never seen it. That animation just freaks me out. Like just looking at it, like it's a little like especially when I was younger. But I could put it like just above that. What about that? Is that a good comp?
That's good.
And then we got.
Can we move Chicken Little up?
We can move it up a little bit. I want to move it real high, but we can move it like
I'd move it above A Christmas Carol.
you could do that. What do you think about that,
Yeah.
Brian? Yeah. And that means that probably we're well. So we got to move one movie down. So my
I'll
vote
put
is for
Fantasia.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Yep. You read my mind, Brian. Move it down. So I think that's fair. All right, we're almost done here. So I think we just should finish it off. So, so Logan, that's your turn.
I'll take Bambi and I'll move it to C.
So this is Bambi. Oh yeah, Bambi 1. Yeah. All right. So let's move it up to C, and then where would you rank it on C?
Probably at the bottom of C.
I think that's fair. Like,
Yeah.
Bambi never really resonated with me all that
I'll
much,
say one.
but it has an iconic scene where they kill Bambi's mom, so everyone always remembers that.
Yeah, but I feel
So-
like that's like the I feel like that's just it.
Yeah, but and also too after that happens, you see Bambi kind of have that transformation because after his mom dies and he finds his dad, and then you see him kind of like grow up a little bit, and so you see when Bambi's older too, which is kind of cool. But that means we got to move one.
Well, they should move down.
So,
Yeah, I'm fine with moving
Okay with
Bambi down. I'd rather move Bambi down if we have to move one.
yeah, I think so. I think I'd rather move Bambi too. So yeah, we'll do that. All right, Brian. Only got 6 left.
Let's go with Bambi 2 for F.
Yeah, I think that's like makes sense. I think Bambi 2, but where would you put it on
I'll put
F?
After the Wild.
I think that's fair because I think that's probably at least better than Home on the Range, probably. But that movie was like really bad,
And
so yeah.
now the final 5.
Yep. So we got 5 left. So I'm gonna pick probably out of all these, the one I would like the best is probably the 3 Caballeros, but I wouldn't really rank it that high. But like I just really like it because it's like Donald Duck put into like Spanish culture with 2 kind of like Spanish kind of Cuban. I think that's what they're kind of going for, and they're just singing songs pretty much. It's almost like a musical kind of. So I wouldn't rank it real high. Like I would probably put it maybe in D tier, but I'd put it above Doug's first movie. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with that.
Haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Haven't seen it? Well, all right then. I think that's a good spot. All right, Logan. I've got 4 left.
I'll let
And
you
also,
guys because I don't really remember the rest of these movies.
yeah, so I was gonna say I haven't seen either of the Winnie the Pooh movies. Have you?
I've seen the 2011, the one in the middle. I've seen the Winnie the Pooh film.
The one here.
That one there. I have seen that one.
Where would you rank that? We can just kind of
Let's
just
go.
rank it.
Well, I'll put high D.
You put it above
After-
Bambi.
Yeah, but there.
Okay.
Top above Bambi.
Okay, so right there, I think that's good. I've never seen it, but it's Winnie the Pooh, so yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's see. So
Last ones I haven't seen. So
you seen any of them?
no.
So I've never seen Piglet's movie. I've never seen Fantasia 2000, but I have seen The Rescuers though. I've seen that, and I definitely like The Rescuers Down Under better. And like I've heard some weird things about The Rescuers. I think there's even a scene where there's a flash of like some kind of like naked mouse or something that's really weird. That they tried to put something weird in it that like wasn't supposed to be in the movie and ended up being in it. But I think that's a real subtle thing. It's one of those things you have to pause the movie to see it. But I think, but like minus that, take that out of the equation, I would put it like so. Like it's basically like I don't even like really remember much of the story. I just remember them trying to escape something, and that the mice had British accents too. I don't know why they did in one movie and not the other, but so I would want to put it probably for the very last movie on the list. I would. I'd probably put it just below the Black Cauldron. I mean, it was decent, so yeah, I would put it there. So
That's it.
yep, so that's it. So there you have it. So we actually
So-
made it through. We're at just over 2 hours, which is about right. That's usually what, like where most of the tier rankers shows go. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of recap just a little bit. So
Please switch. Mostly instead of Tangled, like move Tangled to A, mostly to S.
wait, to move which one to S? Do you want to move?
Monsters Inc.
We could do that. Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with it. With that, I'm not super high on Tangled anyways. I don't really think it belongs in that.
I would
So-
move Peter Pan and replace Little Mermaid.
I agree with that.
I could go either way. I mean, I kind of like Little Mermaid more, but I'm not too picky on it. So yeah, I mean, probably honestly, like I like the music better in Little Mermaid, but the story, like if I had
Peter Pan's more funner.
yeah, right. Like if I had the choice to watch Peter Pan or the Little Mermaid, I'd probably pick Peter Pan. So, but I'd maybe put it like right at the bottom of S. So, does one of you guys want to read off the top 10?
Yeah, so we got Lion King, Toy Story 2, Aladdin, The Incredibles, Emperor's New Groove, Up, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, Monsters Inc., Peter Pan.
All right, awesome. So those are our definitive top 10. And what I've been doing now is for every tier ranker fight, I take all the top 10, I put it in the over in the Facebook group, Schmodown Friends and Family, and then I'll let everybody vote on what they think that the best of the top 10 are. And
Okay.
and so yeah, you can be able to vote and see what the rest of the community thinks. So that should be a fun
Are
little
that for
thing.
multiple times or for one movie only?
So like we might have some multiple ties. I'm just kind of gonna see what they think, but this is definitely our ranking plus a few people who weren't here kind of helped us choose those a little bit. I'm really happy that Mulan made it in into the S tier at least because that's, yeah, because like if you could pick, well, so I'll ask you guys, what is your favorite Disney movie of all time? So we'll start with Logan. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Ooh,
One
that's
Disney
hard.
movie of all time.
Is
Probably have. I'd probably have to go Aladdin.
Okay, yeah, Aladdin's awesome. That's
And then,
definitely
and then if we're separating from Pixar, then Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie.
oh, for sure, yeah. What about you, Brian? What's your favorite
For me,
Disney movie?
it depends. It flip flops between Emperor New Groove and Aladdin. Either one flip flops. But
Yeah.
for Pixar, mine has to be Monsters Inc.
Nice. Yeah, I think for me, probably my favorite of all time, definitely Mulan. So I'm happy that made it into the S tier. And then if I had to pick Pixar, probably Toy Story 3. Like I just have a connection to the third Toy Story movie, but I understand why people like the other ones. So we got one Toy Story in there, and everyone seemed to like Toy Story 2 the best. So I'm totally happy with that. And then I'm just gonna go down and just kind of recap our worst of the worst. So the ones we had at the bottom, we had The Good Dinosaur, we had Tinkerbell, we had Pooh's Hufflepuff movie, and then we had Planes, we had The Wild, Bambi 2, Home on the Range, Planes, Fire and Rescue, and Mars Needs Moms was the one that belongs like to be like erased from existence because it'll give you nightmares, like literally give you nightmares. So yeah,
It belongs in
Our-
the trash can in a burning
yeah,
trash.
right. It's literally in a burning trash can. Yeah, I forgot about
Does
that.
be the
Oh, yeah.
incinerator.
No thanks. but yeah, that was a lot of fun. So it's coming up next week. We haven't nailed down the exact time yet. It's probably going to be maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. We'll kind of see. We're going to see what everyone's schedules kind of play out, and then we'll definitely announce a time for it on in the Facebook group, Showdown Friends and Family, and probably on my own personal Facebook page. But next week we're going to be doing the best and worst movie musicals of all time. These are going to be live action musicals. We're not really going to have any cartoons. We are going to have a few hybrids. So we'll have Mary Poppins or like Bedknobs and Broomsticks or
Enchanted.
or Enchanted or the Incredible Mr. Limpet. Some of those ones. So yeah, those will definitely be on the list. So anyone who wants to be a part of that, you guys are all welcome back for it. So it should be a fun time. And I have some people that are that I know that are just really like super into musicals that I want to bring on the show. I even have a particular family member that I'm really hoping that I can get that actually has a music degree and actually teaches music for a living. So I think that'd be fun to have someone like that on the show. But anyways, yeah, that'll be coming up next week, and I'll just go around the horn and I'll just you guys can let the people know where they can find you. So we'll start with Brian. Where can the people find you?
Sure, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Brian Dustball. I'm on Twitter at Disney Bar Fan, Letterboxd, and like that.
All right, awesome. And then Logan, where can we find you?
You can find me as Logan Wilson in the Smowdown group. So I'll be hanging around there.
All right, awesome. And speaking of the Schmodown, they had the premiere of season 8 of the Schmodown, and the theme for this year is war. So that's my next thing. Yep, it's absolutely nothing, right? But except for in the Schmodown. In the Schmodown, it's actually great because it's fun to see all these competitors like go to war with each other. So that's my next thing. Probably as soon as I jump off of here, I'm gonna go check out those Schmodown matches that went down tonight. So I'm excited to see how it pans out. I'm really voting hard for
one new. There's one new fighter, and I can't wait till he debuts.
Who is it?
Eric Whitley from Pine Wave.
Oh yeah.
I've
actually heard.
Looking forward to see play.
Yeah, I've actually heard a lot of good things about Eric Whitley, but I'm really rooting hard for Molly Damon. Like I'm a big fan of Molly Damon because like people are so high on Laura Kelly, and I understand like Laura Kelly's awesome, and I understand why everybody loves her because like she's like really good to all her fans, and if you reach out to her, she always responds. But like there's something about Molly Damon. I just wonder if she has the same thing that her husband has. We'll have to wait and see if he's going to be as dominant as Alex Damon. So
she's great on POV.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she is. So, but anyways, yeah. So you can find me though all over the Movie Hero channel. We got another show that's actually called 1v200, which I actually mislabeled this, but I'm going to fix it in the post, so it'll be fine. But yeah. So in 1v200. It's an interview style show where I sit down with people that are just important to me in my life, and I just go through a series of 200 questions, kind of semi-rapid fire style, and we just get to know their life. I actually did one on my sister Emily, who is on the show with us today, so you can see a little bit of a deep dive on her. And then my friend Chris Scott, who was on last week, who's my normal co-host, he interviewed me, but I'm still doing a little bit of the editing on part 2. There's a part 1 up, but the part 2 I'm kind of editing in just a little bit. But we had a little spot in the middle where I had to jump off for a minute and go do something and come back. But and then we also have a new show on the channel that it's called Live from Movie Hero. It's Saturday night where we talk all about Saturday Night Live. I have a co-host, and actually I want to make sure that I get his name right so I can give him a shout out. His name's Austin. Let's see. Sorry guys, let me see. Austin Pez Howell is his name, and he's awesome. Like, he's a huge Saturday Night Live fan. I'm really glad that I found him because he knows all about Saturday Night Live, probably even more than me, and I'm a diehard fan. So we're going to be doing the next episode. We'll be going live on this coming Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time is when it's going to be on. So, and then also want to give a little shout out to the Schmodown Friends and Family group, because if anybody out there has any show that they do that they want to be able to get some more eyes on and they want to self promote, then that's an awesome place for it. You can just promote to your heart's content. And if you have any like special projects that you might be working on, you can post in the group. I always trying to give you a little shout out on my personal social media as well. So yeah, that's where you guys can find me. And also Logan is my other admin from the group, so you can find him there, and also Brian too. You're all over the group too. So yeah,
yep. With the comedy tournament.
Yep, yeah. So we have a comedians tournament going on there that I'll just mention real quick, that we're voting on who the greatest comedians of all time are, and eventually we're gonna have a big epic tournament, because for like tiermaker.com is the website that I use for doing tier ranker fights, and they have a sister website where they do interactive tournament brackets. So when we finally whittled down the favorite comedians from the Schmodown list to a final 65, because I probably have at least about 700 comedians in this list, so there's a lot. So when we get to the final 65, I'm going to have an actual show. I'm going to bring on some guests, and we're going to break it all down, and we're going to have some fun debates over it. So we'll look forward to that coming up. But yeah, so for Brian, for Logan, for Jordan, Movie Hero Anderson, this has been Tier Ranker Fights. This has been our Disney Royal Rumble, and we'll see you guys next time.